Hey there! I'm Chroma, and welcome back to A Hat in Time. Last time, we finished off the last of the time rifts in the Arctic cruise. This time, first thing is first, we have 800 pawns, which means that we can finally buy the last badge in this game. So let's do just that. So this is the mumble badge. It makes it so, I guess, yeah, when we talk to people, it's just mumbling instead of voice acting. Kind of a sort of nostalgia thing of like the older era of gaming when, in like olden day platformers, when this is kind of how it was with no voice acting. You know what I mean.
Left to sell.
So, oh, I do not have it auto equipped. If I go and equip it real quick just to show it off, I suppose.
Say, yeah,
Yeah, so now when we talk to people, they just have like garbled noises. Let me try to find a mafia member here somewhere to talk to. Okay, there's gotta be people around here somewhere to interact with. Maybe, yeah, there's a guy up here. Let's see this on. Whoa, for size. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, that's not, it's whatever. Not that, it's not useful in any way. It's kind of just a thing that exists for whatever reason. Yeah, so basically makes it when we talk to people, it's just gobbledygook as opposed to voice acting for whatever reason. But anyways, with that, we now have every single badge in the base game, excluding some things that we'll be getting to later in this episode. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's head back to the hub to now deal with the other main thing that we have to do this time around, and that is we have one more big time rift thing to deal with that I think it's actually going to show off when we go back to the hub here. I just wanted to start off by getting the badge seller thing out of the way so I didn't forget about it entirely. And it was about time we went and grabbed it anyways. So, yeah, this is going to play again. We have in the entrance to Chapter 5, we have the last time rift there. That's what I was thinking of before when I thought that there was a time rift here. It's just something that's part of, that only shows up after we actually beat the Arctic cruise. So, heading back up here, I'd say, let's get into it and see what our final challenge has to offer for this DLC. Then we'll be moving on to other DLC stuff. So this is Tour. Oh yeah, I believe I remember. This one's gonna be, well, I won't say before it comes up, but yeah, so this one, yeah, Time Rift Tour. So it's gonna be another one of the purple ones, like we've seen before. Actually, this is the first time. Whoa! Oh, interesting. So here we're kind of in the hub area. That's interesting to see. I don't know if this one actually has any of the storybook pages. Maybe. Just to be on the safe side. I know. I just want to try something. I can switch hats. Oh, we also got that. I'm just gonna switch back to the normal ice hat, wherever that might be. There we go. Those are all normal. If I ground pound right here in the normal game, it would allow us to go to an under area, but apparently not. Okay, I just want to test. That could be a place to hide something. Oh, never mind. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna have a page or not. Something like that. Okay, if there doesn't appear to be any pages here, let's head on to the first real subfloor. Okay, so yeah, basically how I believe this is going to be is each floor is going to be based off a different area of the world. So that's really cool. Starting off, we have some birds here and mafia members that we can defeat easily enough. I say as I take damage. Alright, so now we have the usual shtick here. We have pawns to collect and maybe pages to find. I actually am not sure if this one has pages. I think it does. I'll keep my eyes peeled just in case. So yeah, on number 1 collected. Nice, we'll head back to this area. This looks more like an actual environment that what we've usually seen in these rifts, with it just being like floating things in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, this one actually looks a lot more city-like, and is obviously using a lot of assets from the Mafia Town level, which we were just at. Oh, and there's a wanted sign of us. I don't know if that was in the normal level or not. I'm willing to bet yes, but yeah, interesting. We also don't need pawns anymore. We've now bought everything that pawns are good for, to my knowledge. Again, like the new DLC thing. The next one that we'll be covering might need pawns for stuff, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and we have some lava up here. That we can just simply dive across. Okay, no, nothing too special here. Oh, we do have pages. Oh, we have 9 total. Again, that's quite a lot. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to make sure to grab all of them. Now, interesting thing I can say here. So with this lava in particular, one thing that was planned to be a thing in this game that was cut was the ability to, with our umbrella, to be able to actually sort of float in the lava and sort of swim across the surface of it. Yeah. There's a lot of things. I've been looking more into like the development of this game, and there's a lot of things of just how certain ideas changed between planning and release. And yeah, that's just something that happens a lot in game development. Apparently, I believe in the last episode I was saying that, or a few episodes ago I was saying, talking about time travel with this game. Apparently there was plans to have more of a time travel component to this game, but then that never ended up actually happening. And actually, I guess while I'm just going through here, I can, whoa. Okay, that was off the edge of the map stuff, apparently. Okay, then. Okay, so there's another part up here. Other things I can talk about while we're going through this, just random things that I know about this game. So, the Subcon Forest, that level, also we can go to the next floor, we're not going to do that just yet, because I want to do some searching around. I'm willing to bet that there's at least 2 of the page things, so I want to look around for them. I also want to get health, because again, if I die, I'm going back to the beginning, which we are still kind of at the beginning, but if I die, like, on the last floor, that would be very unfortunate. But, yeah, so, what was I? Oh, okay, whatever, fine. Okay, so what was I saying? With the Subcon Forest, interesting thing there is, one, I think I've mentioned this before, but Queen Vanessa was gonna have, a more increased role than she ended up actually having, which makes sense if you look at how she's, on the title screen thing, despite only having 1 level that involves her. Yeah. And there was gonna be this dynamic where the Snatcher, Queen Vanessa, and then a 3rd character, who I forget the name of off the top of my head. It was like Moon something. Moonjumper? Something like that. Yeah. Where, there's gonna be 3 people in the Subcon Forest that were sort of fighting over control of it. Can I stand on this? I can. That's odd. I don't know if I can dive across there. I'm gonna test it. Oh, okay, I can definitely not. Okay, fair enough. Where might another page be? But yeah, there's gonna be a thing where, so these 3 people were fighting over control of the Subcon Force. That would have been an interesting thing to see, I suppose. Although, what we did get is also pretty cool. I mean, the Snatcher is a great character. Oh, I don't know. I guess one thing I don't think I talked about. If I had, like, one favorite character in this game, that's a hard choice. Probably, it'd be a tie between either the Conductor or the Snatcher, I would say. Yeah. Okay. Where can we go here? Maybe we have 2 pages. I guess there doesn't have to be 2 on this floor, but I'm willing to bet that there is. Okay, so there's nothing down there, and I don't know how to get up there, or if we can get any higher than we did before. I guess I'm just gonna try. Haha. And again, the compass hat does not, or badge does not help us here, apparently. Supposedly not. Okay, well, yeah, I guess that is... is there anything down there? Oh, was there something down... Oh, no, that's just... Oh! Oh! What is... Where am I? I don't know if this is anywhere we're supposed to be. I don't think so, but I'm just gonna head back into... Ah! Where am I? Okay, I'm just gonna... Fall? Where? What is happening? Okay, let's try to just get back to somewhere we can stand on. Jeez. Okay, can I dive over to this island? That is a big fat no. Okay, let me also switch back to having the motorcycle. Okay. I think we're just gonna hope that this area is cleared out and head on to the next floor then. So, where was the level thing? It's around here somewhere. Excusez-moi. Was up here, maybe? Yeah, there you are. Alright, let's head on down to what should be... Oh, interesting. This one's themed, so stuff from the 2nd chapter, but also has the sepia tone look of Deadbird. I don't know, of the, what's it? The Murder on the Owl Express. Do we have to actually do stealth here? Let's see. Yes, we do. Okay. So, waiting for them to laugh. And then heading up around past them. I see some train over there we can dive to. Like so. Haha. And we have, like, music that's kind of a bit of a remix of the first level. Oh! There we have the knife. The dreaded knife. Okay, so we have some crows walking around. We want to be cautious of them. Okay, so over there is the next area thing, and down here is a page. Nice, that's 3 of 9. Okay, so now there's more things over there. There's definitely, what, not 9 floors, so there's definitely going to be some floor that has more than 1 page. I mean, for all I know, there could be just one floor that has, like, 3. There was that exact case in a previous, whoa! Oh, that's glass, okay. In a previous area, so, yeah. It's all possible. Okay, so that's that. Let's head up here. Or not. Please? Okay, not getting caught. Not that it really matters. Well, I mean, we'll take damage, which would not be preferable, but yeah. Okay, so we head up on top of these boxes and up here. Ta-da, that's another pond that brings us up to 5. Where can we dive to? I don't know if that train is like background stuff or if we can actually go to it. I'm gonna try. Okay, yes we can. Okay, so anything out back here? Can I stand on this? I can, although I don't know if I'm supposed to be over here. I don't know if there's anything on the edge of that track over there. Oh, I may have put myself in a sticky situation. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I might just have to, can I... This is not looking good. Okay. Oh, well. I see something else here that we can blow up, so let's go and do just that. Oh, get ourselves nothing? Okay. Where else can we go now? So that's the train that we were just at. It doesn't appear to be anything on top of it. I don't like that I've only found 1 page in the last 2 floors. That worries me. I also didn't see exactly how many floors there were. There might be 6. Would be my guess, because 1 for each of the 6 chapters, possibly. Although I don't know if Time's End is going to be included in this. Oh, I guess there's enough assets for it to be. But I also don't know if the cruise level is going to be included in this. Although this level existing is a part of the Arctic Cruise DLC, but so that might be the case, but don't know for sure. I guess when I go to the next floor, I want to actually pay attention to how many floors there are, so I can make a reasonable guess. Oh, aha. Over there is, that's a page, I think. Yes. Okay, so we want to just wait for them to laugh, and then dive across, and be quick about getting over here. Perfect. Okay, that's 2. That I am satisfied with hopefully having enough things. Oh, I see. Okay. Can we get up all the way? No, we can't get up on those girders. I just saw those, like, cloud platforms. So just being cautious of those. Okay, so I think we're done for this floor. Just looking around being extra sure. So, okay, let's head on down to what should be a Subcon Forest theme floor. Oh, let me just check behind here. This would be a place to hide things. Maybe, or maybe not. Okay, down we go. Aha, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 floors left. Okay, so, yeah. We need 5 pages and 4 floors, so... And I'm gonna guess the last floor won't have 1. So it might just be, like, 2 sets of 2 per floor, and then 1 floor that has 1. That might be what we're looking at. Ah, not the return of these statues. Did that turn? No, it didn't. I know you're just gonna dash at me, but maybe not. Okay, so now, where do we want to go? Okay, I'm just trying to find a way to get up to these upper leaves. Okay, so, oh, we have more of those dwellers. And our first pawn of this floor, that brings us to 3. How many do you actually need to get to the next floor? I think it was 4, maybe. Well, it's 4 in the last one. I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's actually come across the next level thingy. Here we have an apple that I don't see any glass or, ice around for us to break, but that'll probably be what we're gonna have to do. This, oh, this is like the entrance to the, Subcon Well. Actually, that's exactly what this particular art asset is. Whoa! Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so just jumping down, being careful. Can we grab onto this ladder mid thing? Yes, we can. Awesome. It's actually, okay, that's just really cool how there's this whole massive under area. I can't I can't jump off this ladder. Okay, fine. I was hoping to dive for that pond there, but I guess I'm not going to be able to. Whoa! Okay. That's the next floor thing. That needs 5. So we might want to go back to the surface and get the rest of what was up there. I wasn't sure if, I didn't realize that down here would lead to the next little thing. How can I get that? Is this surmountable? Yes, it is. Oh, whoa. Back to being Spider-Man. Okay, so now I don't want to have to climb all the way up this, but I guess I am. Here we go. All the way up. So we have 5, so we have enough to get to the next floor. We still have some pages to find. Hopefully so. Okay, so now, back up here. Where might we find more things? Up there. Oh, there's one page. That's nice. And then there's something going over there. So let's head over to this thing first. How can we get over there? Can I just dive from here? Apparently I can. Okay. There's been a lot of times in this game where I just am not judging distances correctly based on how far my character can jump. But, oh well. Okay, so now we're going across these, getting more ponds, which are kind of useless to us now, but that's okay. Okay, so here's where we want to bring that apple thing to explode into that ice. So let's do just that. Okay, picking this up. We also, actually, let me just go get this health because we're at 2 health anyways. Alright, so up here we only get 1 jump, so we have to make it count. Okay, and then there's the dweller right beside the ice, so that's good. Okay, driving up here, ta-da, explode. Okay, I took damage, but that's okay. That's another pond. Can we, on top of this house thingy? No, but it doesn't look like we need to. Next, let's dive over here to see what's around. Is there anything off the edge of the map? No, does not look like it. Okay, so, what else here? Okay, there's a pond over here. Haha, I can just get it without doing the puzzle. Well, it's not very much of a puzzle, it's just platforming, but, oh. Yeah, this would be a thing where we would want to jump out, use this, come back in, and turn it off. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, that might be it for this top area. I'm gonna guess that if there is another page, it might be in the lower area. That's just why my game dev senses are telling me. Maybe. Okay, I just want to go around the outer area of this, because it could also be likely that it could just be hanging off a ledge right at the edge of the map. So I just want to quickly head around the perimeter here. And it does not look like there's anything, so I guess we also can't see the... That's odd, how we can't even see the lower area until we go down the pipe. Interesting. Okay, so let's head back over to the pipe. Oh, what's this? That's the Joseph path between the 2 things? Okay. Fair enough. Alright, with that, can I climb this, please? I think then... there's nothing in here, is there? Nope. Okay, so let's jump on down. And down some more. And double jumping to not take damage. Okay. And then this first area here, I think we're done then. So let's head over. Yeah, nothing up here. Okay, let's head to the other side then, shall we? We have these bats. That is creepy. They just turn to face us. Cool. Alright. What have we got? Oh, this is the tree. The giant central tree that's in the center of the map, except it's all frozen. In the actual subcon force level. Can we climb this branch then? Maybe, kind of, sort of, no. Okay, so up there is another pond. Let's grab that. Okay. Now, pages. That worries me a little. Okay, I see some mushrooms. Can we... Nope, those do nothing. I was sure if we'd be able to, like, jump up high there, but... Aha! I see a page. Okay, good. Goody good. How can I get up there? Let me try swinging off this in the other direction. There is... how can we get up there? Let's... If we dive to this, we'll be able to climb up enough. There we go. Perfect. And, just like that... Ah! Not like that. No, the opposite of that. Eee! Okay. Can I... Ah! The camera is not cooperating here. Oh, I fell. Okay. I kind of went into, like, the sliding dive mode, so I couldn't really do much. Okay. No. The fact that this is ice is not Does not help. Okay. Back up here. Let's do this better this time. How can I... oh, jump to this maybe? Yeah, that may be a bit more intended than what we were trying to do. And with that, that's another page. That's 6 out of 9. I think that is it for this floor. Yeah, let's say goodbye to the Subcon Forest then and head on to the Alpine Skyline. Okay. And there's like this level, another level, and then the end. So I'm gonna guess the next one's gonna be based on the fiery like level what was it called? Time's End, that one. That's my prediction there. Okay, so also we have 3 pages to find, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Let's head up to this lava peak. Are all 4 of these based? Yes. Oh, yeah. It looks like there's kind of 4 areas that have to do with the 4 peaks. That's kind of interesting. So let's wait for this to lower so I can jump on it. Okay, and rise, and then jump to this one and rise again. There we go. Okay, and another pond for us. Now, while we're somewhat up high, before I go into that ice platform, I just want to see if there's anything in the distance that I can spot with my little eye. Oh, there's a giant twilight bell. That's pretty cool. So I see glowing ponds up. Don't see any pages. Is that a page? No. Oh, wait, oh, there's a page down here. I was looking in the other side of the screen. Awesome. Okay, so that's 1. There could be a second, or there might not be. The second one could be. So either this floor or the next floor has 2, is how that should be. I'm pretty sure. Let's head on back. Whoa, this takes us over to this Twilight-themed area. Let's climb that. So here is the end of floor thing. How do we get to that? Excuse? I see like we can ring that bell, but I don't know what that's gonna do for us. Let's just dive down here and collect this one pond since it's kind of here anyways. Alright, so that's 5. Okay, let's wait for... There's a moving platform here? Yeah, we're just gonna wait for that. Huh, interesting. That has my interest and curiosity. Ah, here's some of these dark flowers. Fun. Whoa, that's an egg. Okay, let's not get blown up here. Can you explode, please? Please, pretty please? There we go. That's that. Now where to? There's just so many directions. Okay, I was trying to... Yeah, you also can't attack in midair. That's not something I don't think I really addressed. Okay, let's head up this way with this waterfall and climb up there and see where that takes us. Whoa, okay, these are kind of a little bouncy little fellas. Okay, climbing up here. There too. So now, whoa! Oh, that's moving. That is moving. Oh, that is moving. That is moving. Yes. Okay. I want Dweller's Mask. Okay, we have to do some quick thinking. So I'm gonna want to jump and activate, and then deactivate. Perfect. That went exactly to plan. Okay, so now I want to be on this, except, oh, this is not gonna last long enough, is it? Ah, okay, that's how we get to this one. Makes sense. Okay, that was way more luck than skill. Okay, perfect. That is exactly what we wanted to do. We have enough to get to the next floor, but we're not gonna do that. I don't know. Yeah, page-wise, yeah, not sure. There could either be another one here, so 2 on this floor. Oh, we can also swing across this. Let's do that. And then 2 on the next floor, and then 1 on the last one. That might be how this is. Whoa, that's that. Hold on. Okay. I also don't want to die. Oh, awesome. Okay, that solved my worries. We just have to figure out how to get up there, which could be from that top area. Okay, I see the path laid out before us. So we want to just head over this way and climb this. Not falling off. Health appreciated. Thank you. If we head to the top of this, we should be able to dive across that tight rope. Okay. Is there anything up there? No. Alright, so heading through this hole, and another pond is ours. That should be the last one on this floor, I think. I don't see any other glowing things in the distance. And then we should be able to just get this painting. Awesome. Storybook page, whatever. Anywho. Now I do want to just yeah, be cautious before into the next floor, because we have had 3 in one floor before, and I just want to play it safe. Okay. We can't get up to that Twilight Bell thing, I am pretty sure. Yes. Okay, so how do we get back? I don't think I'll make that dive. Okay, so if I just dive across here, I should be able to... whoa, I expected to grab, and I did not. Okay, so now, back in the central area. Okay. Where was... Okay, if I just quickly jump up and around. This, I was... Okay, I did like the small hop as opposed to... So I wasn't able to like refresh my jump there. Okay, that is not stand-onable either. Okay, fine. Okay, so now up here. Where was the level end thingy? Was up here, I think. Right. Yes, it was. Now, again, we cannot get up there, right? I don't know what this is. Looks just like decor stuff. Right, and up there is nothing. That other waterfall area. There's that. There's some clouds there. Those are not platforms, I'm willing to bet. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I was not... We have 8 out of 9. Sorry. So I was not paying attention to what the count was. We only need 1 more, which should be on this floor. Okay. I don't know why I was... Yeah. I think, like, even though it said 7 right there, I thought it was still at 6 and just went to 7. Yeah. I need to learn how to read. Okay. So now... Oh, we can see the statue there. It's kind of like melting. Oh, and the giant times one. Interesting. So yeah, this area is all based on times n. Okay, so pawn here. A lot of stuff that looks like the exterior of the castle, so that's also kind of interesting. Whoa, that straight up is the castle that's burning. Okay, can we get on top of this sign area? Is there anything for us? There's a page. The last page. Yeah. All right. Perfect. I didn't have to. Ooh, that's a hole. Okay. Nice. We have 9 out of 9. That's all I needed to care about. So now let's find the end thing. Well, I'm still gonna try and get as many pawns as I can, but and there is a piece of health back there if I do need it. But I should be basically scot-free at this point. So happy about that. Oh, we have more of these Owl Express enemies for whatever reason. Yeah. Oh, and also something I brought up earlier but never went back to the diary entries that I didn't bother. Oh, hey, could I just grab these, please? Can I has? I would like to have these. Okay. Anyway, whoa. Okay. Ah. So, yikes. Okay. Up here, grab this pawn. So the diary entries. That's something that exists after beating every level in the area where we go to the subcon forest, and like that bedroom area. There's like a diary thing that for each timepiece you get, it has a different entry for different things that gives more lore and all that. That's something you can, I guess, go and search up what all the things are. There's actually some that you can never read because because you need the ice hat to even be able to get in there, and you need, hold on. You need 8 timepieces to get the bedroom area back unlocked, so for the first 7 timepieces, there are diary entries for them that you just never get to see. So you can go, oh, I see what we have to do. We have to climb on top of this. This one doesn't move. Okay. And then quickly going across this one, and then this one up at the top, and then we can get across this archway here. That is massive. Okay. Perfect. Then we can head on this way. And climb up here. And ta-da. So over here, we have more of these flaming birds. No. Okay. I need to go back for that health. I need it. Okay, so now, what is... Okay, there's the level end thing, so before we go over there, I'm going to head this way and get this... What looks like the last pawn. Yeah! The last pawn in our last time rift. And we also did not have to go and jump across all those hammers. So, haha there, game design. Okay, so quickly making this jump. That's that. Yeah. Oh, but, okay, so I keep... Are you gonna... Okay, I was hoping to get here after it swished. I did not do that at all. Okay, so let's head over to back here to the end of this time rift. So, I keep interrupting myself, but the diary thing, there actually is one having to do with the conductor about questioning the fact that he does not look like an owl. So, that is not just an oversight or anything. That is straight up said in the game. So I think that's pretty funny there. Oh, we have the doors there. Okay. Is that lava? Or, I'm not going to test it. I don't know why I was about to. Okay. With that being said, we have 9 out of 9 storybook pages. Let's head to the last floor. Ooh, which looks like the attic, where we literally just were. If we head back here, yeah, we can see the thing that would go down to our, the rest of the hub. Interesting. Everything's all quiet. So yeah, like right there was where the timer thing was, which I don't know why there's not one on the other side. It breaks the symmetry, but maybe the other DLC adds another one or something like that. I don't know. All right, let's break this open and get the last timepiece, the 46th one for whatever reason that's the number. Let me switch to the magnet thing and get these pawns first and foremost. And yeah, and that will be the last timepiece for the Seal the Deal DLC, the first of the 2. And the last, yeah, just Time Rift, I think. Well, actually, I don't know how many the other one adds. I guess it would add some. And oh, here's the story thing, Mabob, from getting all the storybook pages. And this one has to do with Mustache Girl and some backstory stuff. So here we have, I guess, before the Mafia Town invaded, or being happy and all of that. Mafia Town happening, like taking over the island. Oh no, island goes not goodness. Earth starting to fight back. It not working. Well, it kind of working maybe. Doing sabotage, turning into the Mustache Girl we know and either like or don't like. And having her hideout thing there. So some sad backstory there. I mean, yeah, the Mafia Town, even though they're funny or whatever, they are flat mafia that have enslaved an entire island. But anyways, here we have another thing that we can get. Let's re-roll that, I think. 3, 2, 1, boink. Not what I'm going for. There's a specific thing I'm going to try and go for. Nope, apparently not. There was, okay, never mind. I was trying to go for more cat things, just because. But, okay, we got a color that was pink and all of that. I suppose. Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, so we're still missing a lot of, a few riffs and all that. I don't know if I'm going to go back and get them all just to get every, cosmetic thing. I don't know if that's completely necessary. We have more or less at this point 100% of the game with that, with the not cosmetic stuff. But, yeah, okay, back in this hub. Let's go. Oh, that's an interesting color stuff. We're also blonde. Okay. Let's, actually, I'm curious. Do we have... I don't have any timer things at all. Also, this is completely empty. That's interesting. This had some things in it as we were going through the game, like our bird passport. I don't know why that's not still in here. Or maybe that just went away after we finished the that chapter. Let's go back to our normal color as well. Oh wait, these have ratings. Or oh, yeah, they have like stars. I don't know what the stars are supposed to mean, or if they're like a rarity or something like that. Not sure. Okay, yeah, that's that. I don't know what else was in here. The rift tokens, the relics, I think. Stuff like that. We also, this area where the contracts were there cleared. So that's something. Also, interesting thing here, weapon. This is something that exists. This makes me think that originally there was a plan to be like multiple weapons that you could unlock in the same way that you unlock different hats, but then this was either scrapped or something like that. Now I know with mods, they are probably, more things that exist with that. Yeah, actually, that is something I haven't really touched on, other than when we first unlocked it. If I head up here with the ice hat, this is also something that you use ice hat to unlock. I have it disabled right now, just because I wanted to just gameplay stuff to be as vanilla as possible, I suppose. Oh yeah, we can also swing across this. So, in this area, I think I mentioned it before, but this is where you can do mod stuff and do community-made levels and all of that sort of stuff. And yeah, there's quite a big modding community with this game, having levels, whole new chapters. There's one that allows you to like play as Mustache Girl, because she was kind of functional for that like few seconds that we got to play as her and stuff like that. There's different hats, different cosmetic things, different badges, I think different weapons, all that sort of stuff. Anything you could imagine how this game could be modded. Stuff exists for it, probably. I'm not going to be covering any of that in an episode because I'm just not, I guess. But anyways, so that does it for the seal part of the Seal the Deal. Let's now end things off by having a look at the deal part that I'm also not going to be covering all of, but just showing off that it exists, I suppose.
It's the annoying kid who dies all the time.
Yeah, so I looked at this in the first episode of looking at the Seal of the DLC. But, yeah, so basically how this works is we get different contracts, different levels to do. I can have a look at this first one called Beat the Heat, turn off all the lava faucets. It's much harder than usual, cool yourself off, bonus question mark. Oh, and then we have some tips down there. Let's go into this, and here we can see that these are basically doing levels from the normal game, but they're different, they're harder, and then the loading screen is all snatcher-ified. And yeah, this first one has to do with the one level in Mafia Town where everything was all lava, like everything was all covered in lava. We had to turn off a bunch of faucets and all that. So I'll show this one off, and yeah, lava, and more lava. Everything's all like purple as well.
Look at mess.
We've seen this cutscene before, so I can just skip it real quick. I'm probably not gonna beat this whole thing, but yeah. So here we have the same mission that we had before, where we have to get to these faucets. I can go get the sprint hat, but then we also have. If I can go hit this, that's one done. It's not happening yet, but on a timer. I'm stalling, waiting for it to happen. Basically, if we're out in the open long enough, we'll actually start to burn, and. Is it gonna happen? I don't know what the timer is, but basically, yeah, we go in water and then we are not burning anymore. That's basically what that is. So then it's kind of like a time limit kind of thing. You'll also notice that there's bonus, which is all like question marks right now. Whoa, that was close, but then I didn't. I saved it, but then I didn't. Ah, jeez. Okay. Yeah, so then there's also bonus challenges. I don't remember what the two for this one are. They're usually things like either like don't use any hat powers or I don't know, beat it within a certain amount of time, or a lot of them have to do with, there's one badge that we got, the one-hit hero badge, that makes it we can only take one hit and then we die. That makes it, like, having a bonus of doing the entire mission using that and whatnot. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. I'm not going to go through this whole, mission here, because I don't know if I'm going to fully be able to beat it. So, heading back to the hub, actually, I didn't want to head to the hub. One thing I can show as well, and I'm stalling while this loading screen is happening. I'm gonna switch over real quick to this can load, please. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to my other file real quick where I have beaten the game and I have beaten a decent amount of the time of the death wishes and show off some of them, because you have to beat this first one to even unlock the other ones. If I just head out real quick, exiting to the main menu, which heading back here. It's also interesting how for this the sky in the background is a different color. So heading over to my other one where I've beaten 68 of the 111 different challenges that there are. That's not missions, that's from, like, that includes the bonus challenges as well. And you can also get a lot of different bonuses from these. I don't know if I said that, but you get a bunch of different like costume things, different special badges that are usually cosmetic-y things, or things that hinder the game in one way or another. Heading back into this. Ta-da. Oh, whoa, it's like we were just here. You can also access the Death Wish thing from the pause screen at any point in the hub. You don't have to go back to the snatcher every time. So this is what a slightly more complete map looks like. There's still a lot of things that aren't. But yeah, so we have like Beat the Heat. This one actually unlocked. Actually, one thing I do want to show is, so there's different costumes that you can get, like this one that makes you all like Twilight-y. That's kind of cool. And where are you? This one. This is like low poly one that makes you all like Super Mario 64 low polyified. As well with the badges, there's a few you unlock here, like this one that makes everything all mirrored. That's disorienting. My. And then this one that makes everything all 8-bit and pixely, and not 8-bit, but yeah, it makes everything all pixely. A lot of the textures are kind of weird, but yeah, you could hypothetically play through the game like this. Now, one thing that is a little, I don't know, but I don't know what word to use to describe what I was about to say, but you have to basically have beaten the game to unlock this stuff, so there's no way of like restarting the game and going through all of it in this style, unfortunately. That's just the way that is. I mean, yeah, I guess you could go and like replay levels or whatever, but yeah, that's yeah, interesting just to see. We also get things like the parade outfit that we had in that one level. Oh yeah, and the detective outfit and stuff like that, the raincoat. I'm not gonna just go through and show all of these. That's not really something necessary for me to do. But yeah, with these missions, there are different kinds when we're actually going in levels, like this one going through the bird sanctuary without hurting any of the birds. There's also these candle ones where instead of going into a level, we just activate this and then go into an actual, like, into rest of the game stuff outside of the Death Wish thing, and have to do stuff like here, like taking pictures of different enemies. There was like this one where we have to find coins that are hidden in the levels. That's really cool. Probably one of my favorite ones of these challenges, this one here. 10 seconds until self-destruct. I did not mean to click that, but I guess I did. Oops. So this one is the train rush level, except we have to, except everything's way harder, and everything is more things trying to kill you, and then having to, yeah, do it under much stricter of a time limit. You know what? Why not? Let's do it just because. I did activate that properly. Because this is one of I said before that Train Rush is my favorite level in the base game, so having it be more amped up, I'm probably not going to beat this, but heading forward here, using some of our time stop abilities. There's also more of those conductor things. One of the bonuses is doing that. So here we have only 10 seconds. You can already see, actually, you know, I'm going to, hold on. Okay, well then, I tried to quickly pause to, what? Okay. Even though everything was already how I needed it to be. Anyway, so hold on. Okay. I swear I can normally do better at this. Jeez. Can I can't jump. Okay, that's interesting. But okay, if I can just get this. Okay, yeah. So basically, you can see everything is way more hectic. There's more buttons. There's less of the time things. My goodness. Yeah, freeze time here to have more time to do stuff. More buzzsaws, more everything. And I've died 117 times. It also keeps track of your deaths, so that's funny. Thing there. So I'm not going to go through this whole thing. I have beaten it before. Yeah. There's also the bosses. There's harder versions of those that get like really, really hard. And there's one that's just straight up doing a boss rush of all of them. That is a nightmare. Yeah, and then there's also some more time rift stuff as well that I could go through, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to beat this whole seal the deal thing anyways. I haven't even beaten it on my own because some of them just get so wickedly hard. If I head back into this, yeah, there's also some things having to do with the seal the deal, or the Arctic cruise as well, like this one having to do with the completing the tasks but doing a bajillion of them. There is also things like this, the, whatever it was, the, Great Parade, but having, like, a million owls following you. I don't want to just, yeah, go in. I've showed enough of this, I don't want to just rattle off what each individual one is, but anyways, I think, yeah, stuff like this, getting more vault codes, doing a level, only be able to jump a certain number of times. Yeah, things like this, these are some of the rifts that were made by other like, actual people that were then, like, as mods that were then put into the game as actual things, with their permission, of course. Yeah, and then you have to beat some to unlock others. Eventually, I believe this last one is doing a boss rush of all of these super hard versions of the bosses, so just way more difficult there. But yeah, I think the new DLC also adds like one more somewhere on the map. Yeah, you don't actually get any reward for beating all of them, but you get different rewards for beating certain missions, like the different badges or different paints and different costumes and all of that. So it's a nice touch, and yeah, adds more to the game, especially for the dedicated people who are willing to spend hours and hours and whatever skill is involved in actually be able to beat some of those missions. But anyways, I think that about wraps it up here. And that does it for the Seal the Deal DLC of this game. And with having the last badge, we've technically now finally 100%ed the normal part of the game as well. So if I head down to this lower area, over where the Alpine Skyline entrance was, next time, we're going to be doing something more new, I guess. Heading over to the second DLC of this game, the entrance of which is here, the Kuza Metro. I'm sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. This is something I have yet to actually experience myself. I wanted to go into this blind because I felt like it, I guess. It'll be interesting to actually see. Most of what we've gone through so far is stuff that I have, you know, played before because I've beaten this game before. But this DLC is something I'll be able to experience with all of you blind, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, I think that is where I leave things here. So next time, that is, we'll be heading it down into this metro, Nakusa Metro, however it's pronounced. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you around.